coming to you with a list in hand this morning because we have a lot to knock out. Now, I do love taking a cue from nature and having the winter season be more of a time of rest and not just crazy busyness. However, I do love to have things to do, and so it's a great time to organize my home, declutter, deep clean, all the things as we prepare for another busy season ahead. In fact, we already have some very exciting large events planned for the farm here that are going to require a lot of work and also a lot of hosting, even overnight guests, which we are very excited for. But one thing that really helps me when I'm hosting is if things are organized, especially if there's a lot of people in and out of the house. I like to know what I have and where to point people when they ask for things. I get a lot more stressed out and flustered with company if things are a wreck, and I know my closets and cupboards are all a disaster, and so I really want to work on that here throughout the winter. So we have a variety of things here this morning. And then I also have New Flora's January collection, which, spoiler alert, maybe my very favorite collection I have ever done. There's so many amazing pieces in this one, but I'll share that with you a little bit later. For now, what do we want to start with? Let's start off with a couple of things in the kitchen. This little spot in the kitchen is not one that you see often, but I have a bunch of storage jars here. I think I'll just take these down, refill a couple of the ones that are going on empty here, and then we'll just wipe down the surfaces because this has not been done in a very long time. A lot of what's in these jars is actually things that I've freeze dried. This is freeze dried beef broth, and then we have a bunch of different oranges, freeze-dried yogurt drops, things like that. And then also just kind of my pantry area up here. So we have a lot of pantry area, a couple freezers and things in the basement that, I don't know, maybe I'll take you down there sometime. But I do like to have frequently used things here, some beans, some chocolate chips, peanuts, things like that. Remember to link the jars that I can down below. I'm sure some of you are wondering. These are all from Amazon, so I can link them. I wish I could link these. These I got from Crate and Barrel actually for like $15 on a clearance sale. So they no longer sell them, but they are just huge heavy duty jars. So I will at least link these, and I can also link some of the smaller ones that I have down here below. This is what I got from New Flora's January collection. It is probably my very favorite collection so far. I am so excited. Every single item is 100% cotton except for two, which I will point those out to you. If you are new here, I do one of these try-ons every month. A lot of you like to always see a little bit how the fit is and things like that. My discount code Golden Hour 10 is still good, and that is good on new orders, returning orders, gift cards, all of it. So anyways, let's get started with the Hayden dress. It is so incredibly beautiful. I'm actually wearing a size medium, and I think I will exchange it for a small because it's just a little bit big, but it is so beautiful. It has pockets and then a smocked top, making it nursing friendly. It is 100% cotton, and just look at this floral. Oh my word, it is so good. And then the smocking goes all the way around the back. It is plenty roomy in the midsection, and so it would also definitely be bum friendly. I was also thinking that these blues would pair well. This is the Cassis Cardigan, which is also 100% cotton. I got this one in a small. This cardigan has some really fun and beautiful little detail as well. Next up is a super fun piece. This is the Lenora top. This is also 100% cotton, and I have to show you the beautiful lace detail around the top. This one is also 100% cotton. I love the neckline on this one. It is so fun. The back does not scoop at all. And I'm wearing a small in the top, and then for the skirt, I'm actually wearing a medium, and I think I'll also exchange this one for a small because it's just a little baggy on me. But it is such a beautiful fabric. Now this is one that is not 100% cotton. This is actually a cotton and linen. It's just this beautiful, like dark, rich chocolatey brown. And then it does have a functional drawstring, so that is super nice. This would also be so cute, like hiked up and worn with a bump. And on me, it reaches till my ankle, and I'm 5'7" for reference. Now, a little accessory that honestly would go with each and every one of these outfits is this beautiful crossbody bag. There are, I think, 3 bags in this collection. This is the Province Crossbody leather bag. This is a genuine leather. It is so incredibly soft and just one of those, it's like an heirloom piece that you can keep for years to come. My first impression upon opening this was, oh my goodness, it is so soft. You can tell the quality of it. I can show this to you. A spot for credit cards. You have a zipper here. There's a spot for some pins on the inside as well, which is really fun. So that's the one flap, and then the other side is more just a nice deep pocket, and then it actually has another one. So it's like 3 compartments. A spot for your phone, and then a bigger pocket, and then more of a general spot. I love that it has a zipper, so you don't need to worry about things falling out. I was going between this one, and then they also have a beautiful, more of a sling type bag. Oh, and I forgot to mention it has another pocket in the back. I love this size, especially as my baby gets older. I don't need all the things anymore in my diaper bag, and I think that this is such a perfect size for really so many things. I can still fit, you know, a diaper or 2 in here. This is the Genevieve Jacket, and it is so comfortable, so beautiful. It has the most beautiful floral. It kind of has a beigey background and then kind of maroon colored flowers with this, what do you call this, piping maybe? That is a really pretty olive green, which is actually on the inside, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this is that cotton gauze. It is just the most comfortable fabric on the planet, if you ask me. So to have a jacket in that is a win-win. This entire jacket is 100% cotton. And then fun little detail for closures, it actually has these little clasps. And then the back actually has that line of piping. I'm calling it that. Some seamstress help me out. What's this called? But going down the middle of the back. This is the Piper sweater, and it is so incredibly comfortable. It is also 100% cotton, and the knit on it is just so good. It's a little bit, I would say, of a boat neckline, and I'm wearing a small in this one. I think it's about impossible to pick a favorite in this collection, but if I had to, this dress might be it. It is one of my favorite pieces that New Flora has ever released, which is saying a lot. But first thing, obviously, that caught my eye was these sleeves. I have been wishing they would come out with sleeves like this for months now, and so I'm so excited. I personally hope that they add a bunch more dresses with this exact sleeve. It is so delicate and feminine, but comfortable. This dress is also 100% cotton gauze, which is my favorite fabric ever. You can see the detail a little bit here. It is a beautiful taupe color, beautiful like lace stitching on the end there. The back of this one is also really good. It's not too low. I have a feeling this one will sell like hotcakes. So I hope if it is on your list that you have a chance of getting it. Okay, I do want to pair it with one more thing. This is another cardigan. This is actually the back of the cardigan. Oh my goodness, how fun, right? And that actually continues throughout the front of the cardigan as well. Buttons are obviously functional. This one is also 100% cotton. I am wearing an extra small, and it is called the Nara cardigan. This is the Durango dress, and look at the fabric on this one. It has so much intricate detail. You have the beiges. This is like a muted blue flower, and then I just love all the different little shades that all work together, all colors that you would find in nature. The pattern of this one is also really good. Again, we have that straight skirt, which I really love. This one hits me just above the ankle, and then a really wide, kind of elasticy, but it's honestly not even against my skin. So I don't know if that means I should size down a size. I am wearing a medium in this one. This tie is not functional, so just FYI on that. The top is stretchy, so you could definitely nurse in this, but you cannot adjust the neckline. So this is just for decorative purposes, I guess. And then this one, I'm just gonna show you like this. This is a beautiful layering tank. I think this one is called the Avery, and this is the other one that is not 100% cotton. So I think this one is actually a rayon spandex. So this one is not 100% like natural fibers, but it is just a really like buttery soft piece. I hope that this was helpful as you look through the New Flora collection, if that is something that you are looking to purchase, or even if you're just looking for style ideas, whether that is purchasing new pieces or putting together pieces that you already have. I hope that this was helpful. Moving on to the Christmas tree. So I have been known to leave my tree up for a very long time. Last year, I think it was March. I think I had it up a little too long last year, considering how awful I was feeling at the end of my pregnancy and then early postpartum. I just sat there and looked at my Christmas decor, it felt like. So this year I'm ready to take it down a little bit sooner, although I have loved it. I love how the tree turned out. It was super fun, but I'm just ready to declutter and clean it up. So that's what we're gonna work on a little bit now. I don't think I'll take it quite all down yet, but we'll at least get a start on it today. And I'm curious, do you still have your Christmas decor up, or when do you take yours down? I feel like there's people that call it winter decor, which is normally me. I will leave it up for the winter. Then there's others that literally the day after Christmas, it's all down. Have a bunch of dried baby's breath in here. That was a really fun addition. I think that's the first year I did that. Actually would love to plant a bunch of baby's breath this summer to dry for winter decor. I love the soft, kind of romantic touch that adds to Christmas decor. I do have one more area in the kitchen here that I want to touch on a little bit, which is the canning cupboard. So we have been using so much of what we had preserved and canned in here. Basically what I want to do is get things off of the top shelf there and then put empty jars to the top. I have also just been taking a bunch of jars into the basement, but I think now I'll have room at the top. I also still have some jars in the bottom part here, so I think I'll be able to move that up. So I'm just gonna work on rearranging this a little bit. These are raspberry rhubarb jellies that we canned with my mom when she was here, so that's special. But they're all at the top where I can't reach them, so we're gonna move some down. Oh, and pepper jelly. I don't think I have any of that within reach. I always like to have my filled jars toward the front, but I cannot reach all the way back there, so I'm gonna have to wait on that shelf. All right, that feels much better. I like when I can kind of keep tabs on what I have left and then also be able to actually reach the things. We still have a lot of salsa left, a lot of ketchup. Both of those we use so much of. And then we have a little bit of peppers left, a bunch of applesauce. This is the roasted tomato juice. Soup? Juice, yes, that I turn into soup. And then we have some pizza sauce left. I'm actually using a lot more pizza sauce than I was anticipating this year. We've just really been enjoying sourdough pizza or now the freshly milled pizza, or I've been putting it on in some other things as well. So anyways, that's probably something I should take note of for this coming season to do more of. I have a little bit of canned red beets left, about half a shelf of grape juice, and then we have some raspberry rhubarb jam, sweet pepper jelly, and then a good bit of apple butter. So that's what we have left in our canning cupboard, and that feels good to have organized again. I keep a lot of linens in this cupboard and it just needs to be gone through and sorted. I got a bunch of these baskets that I haven't checked yet if they actually fit, but I'm hoping that they will, and then I can kind of keep them organized by, like, these are the pillowcases and these are the bed sheets and things like that. That way I can hopefully get a little bit of a count of what I have on hand and see what I need to purchase. So that's what we're gonna try to do in here. I don't know how well I can show you in this little corner, but I'll give you at least the before and the after. Okay, so the before is definitely not very impressive. Hopefully the after has some better to show us. These are packing cubes I need to pick up, but that down there area actually just gets used as a laundry hamper as well. So ideally I should find an actual hamper. I also should check stuff for stains. Some of these are just very old. Actually ruined some of my very favorite sheets when I, pretty much 20 minutes in bed I think, but I think it was technically 45-minute labor with William, so I should replace some of those. This is such a special quilt. We would use this as like a lawn blanket or picnic table blanket, but this quilt my grandma sewed me years ago. She's passed away now, but I have so many memories. So a lot of these squares are actually dresses that she used to wear. I think we should bring quilts back in because they are such a special heirloom piece. I have one that my mom quilted for me when I was a baby. Josh has one from his mom. I have one or two from my grandma's. They have so many memories, especially when they're made with fabrics that you have memories with that fabric. All right, let's see if these actually fit. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Then, we'll keep going with the bottom shelf here. Trying to decide if I want it all in baskets or if I should do some in these bins. I guess we'll see how this goes in the bottom first. I think I'll keep the ones out so that we have the beds actually made in the attic. That's where we have like our guest room, couple guest rooms actually, a bit of a bathroom and things, but it's not something that we use on the daily. So I like to just have those prepped and ready for the next guest. So that's what I'm trying to think through here. I've not been very good with actually having that ready all the time. So it looks like we have the flat sheet and pillowcase for the bunk bed room. This sheet, I need to make sure, but I think this one is not stained. It is that favorite fabric of mine. Oh, it is stained. Shoot. Blood stains on my favorite linen sheets. Oh, I actually just got a new cleaner. Like bleach alternative. I don't know, I've not tried them, but I want to try washing those because that's an expensive sheet. That's what I'm gonna do. If I can get that clean, I want that one in the attic as well. Okay, here's the other favorite one, I think. 100% linen bed sheets are my favorite. They are just incredibly comfortable to sleep in. Most of mine are from Brooklinen. This one is clean, I think, which is perfect. So I can take that one up as well. We currently have 2 queen beds upstairs for company as well as bunk beds. So 2 twin beds. So that's what I'm trying to set aside for up there and then keep the rest down here. Oh, this is a special one. This is another thing my grandma made me when I was, I'm guessing maybe around 10. It's a little pillowcase that she embroidered my name on. So definitely keeping that one as well. Okay, that feels so much better. I do need to get another basket for that corner, but otherwise, I'd say it's a big improvement. It feels a lot more organized and they actually fit perfectly. So, okay, just swung you around. We have this closet at the end of the hallway that we have kids' toys in, and it's one of those that I like to go through before or after Christmas because of the addition of new toys and just to keep things orderly. So I'm gonna quickly go through this. I normally will definitely come with a donation bin and just get rid of toys that we're not really using anymore, playing with. Or sometimes if I'm not sure, I'll just put things up in the attic into the storage closet for a while. If they end up mentioning it, then I'll pull them back out. If a year goes by, even a couple months, and there's no word of them, I will normally just donate them because they're never asked for again. So we're gonna go through this quickly. This little stuffed animal is special because this is how we told the kids when we were pregnant with Abby. They recorded her heartbeat from an ultrasound. I'm trying to find where it actually, okay, I think it's on its tummy. And if you press it, you can hear her actual heartbeat when she was 9 weeks in my tummy. I think I might need to replace the battery on this one. But this is probably the most sentimental little stuffed animal that we have now for that reason. That is feeling so much better in here. We have some stuffed animals on the top there, and then we are missing a couple dolls. I think they're out in the playhouse, but I love getting them all nicely dressed for the girls and ready to go. And then these baskets I just kind of organized by what's in them. So we have some with some of the smaller dolls, like the Chelsea dolls type. We have purses, and then that's kind of a miscellaneous basket as well, as has their doctor kit in it, and then play food. So got that all organized and ready. Feels so good and ready for them to play with. Now these baskets won't stay organized, but at least we've taken out a couple things that were maybe broken or just not in good shape anymore, and so it's just kind of refreshed and ready for them to dive into again. I hope that today's video gave you some inspiration in organizing your homes. Wow, I'm getting snowed on. Maybe some closet inspiration as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, friends.
Golden, golden thing.